Hello everybody, this is your girl Jackie McKeever, life and business coach. So welcome to Saturday's edition. The topic is the truth about going live. So for those of you who don't know me, I like to start off by introducing myself. My name is Jackie. I am a life and business coach. What I do is I help you create strategy to help you go from merely surviving to thriving with your personal or professional development, personal finances, business planning, and management. And this camera is rocking. This phone is rocking a little bit. So forgive me because I'm on the road again. Anyway, so I wanted to just get rid of some of the myths, because some of the things that people are saying aren't so true about going live, okay? Because it's their truth, but it may not be your truth. So let me explain. Oftentimes you will hear people talk about don't go live unless you have a lot of makeup. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on, right? Wear your makeup really, really heavy because it shows on the camera. Some truths. Some things that I'm going over some things that they say, and I'm going to tell you the truth about them. Some of them say make sure you have plenty of lighting. Make sure that you don't have any sounds in the background. Make sure that you have at least 2 to 3 topics when you go live. Make sure you know what exactly you're talking about, what your offer is before you hit the live button. Hello, thank you all for joining me. How are you doing? I don't know who you are, but I can see it's a few of you on there. So, hey, y'all, I'm doing a pop-up on Saturday. So here's the truth about those things that I was talking about. And forgive me for not directly looking at that. If you're watching this, please share this broadcast, okay? Because somebody needs it. Okay, so here's the truth about everything that I just said. Let's start with the makeup. Okay, so whenever you are doing a live, one of the most important thing is that you appeal to whoever your audience is. Like, for example, if you are selling Mary Kay, every time I see you, you should have Mary Kay or some type of makeup on to demonstrate your makeup line. If you're in that beauty world, you should be beautiful. And I'm not saying you should come on live looking like a hot mess, but there are different types of lives, just like there are different types of posts. The main point of your live is to make a connection with your audience. Okay, so your audience may be against using anything that has been tested on animals, and many makeup brands are tested on animals. Okay, so in that aspect, you would not want to come on with makeup. You may want to look for vegan, I don't know if it exists, but vegan makeup or makeup that wasn't tested on animals. Okay, so you always want to appeal to the audience. If one of the main reasons why makeup may be important to your live is when you do a live, you want to appear confident, okay? Because if you don't believe in what you are saying, do not expect the people who are listening to you to believe what you're saying, okay? If you might be nervous, but you have to be able to it's okay. You have to get past that nerve, because I remember when I first pushed the live button, I was scared out of my mind. because I had never did it before. And as I did it more and more, I began to be comfortable. Although I used to speak to, members of the boardroom and the executive board, speak to over 250 staff members in person, I was scared of the millions of people who were going to see my live because I did not know what they were thinking. I was scared that trolls may say something insulting to me. Hey Jennifer, yes, you have to get over it. Stop taking it yourself so seriously. There's been times where I've done presentations, I've done training, and technology did not work for me. So what did I do? I still pressed that live button. I may or may not have deleted that button because I had to realize that every time I go live, it's not going to be perfect. There have been lives where my phone started ringing. Like, for instance, I forgot to put the do not disturb button on this live. However, I'm not going to stop this live. If somebody calls, I'm just going to hit the button and keep it pushing because this is an important message about going live. It is true that video is the most watch more than post, but that doesn't mean that you don't post your words. Oftentimes, if you really follow me, I will post a lot of words and I will come on live to say them too, because my ideal client needs both. They need to hear my voice. They need to hear the confidence in my voice. They need to see my face. And they also need the words. So sometimes when I have a busy week, like this week, this is the 7th day of this week. It was crazy, right? But I still did like audio lives to encourage, most of the time I don't like to say inspire. I like to say motivate, because motivate, the first 3 letters, motivate is M-O-V. And when I think of M-O-V, I think of move. So I like to move you into the direction of your destiny, into the direction that you say that your goals are. Okay, so back to the second thing. Okay, should you have 3 or more topics? Maybe. If you plan, it depends on what you are talking about that particular day. I suggest that you have at least 1 topic to talk about. Sometimes I'm not even going to lie to you. Sometimes I will come on and I press live and I say, hey, this is not a serious topic. I just want to say hey to everybody. Or I might feel inspired to pray, and I'll just pray. I let the Spirit lead me. But in an essence, that is my topic, that I'm just doing this. And I only talk about this topic. Should you have 3 or more topics? It depends on you. How are you comfortable? Are you comfortable communicating with individuals? Okay, what is your level of communication? Me, I am a storyteller. So I have thousands and thousands of stories. And a lot of times I may be talking about something, and I do 9 times out of 10, I do bullet points, right? Where I don't write out word by word what I'm going to say. Because I like to be inspired, but I always have like check 1, check 2. But the times where if I'm giving you exact steps, I'm going to write out those steps, because I know that I might get carried away on another notion, because somebody might say something. Somebody may ask me something, and it may shift my focus, right? So I want to be able to regain that focus, so I write these bullet points. And that's the way I think, right? So in other words, what I'm saying is, you. So however you organize your thoughts, your feelings, your expressions, the lessons, whatever you're saying, you do just that. There is no perfect way, perfect or perfectly one way to do a live. You have to base your live on your personality, what works for you. And the only way you know what works for you is trial and error. Test it out. If you feel comfortable, if your vibrations flow in this area, then do just that. If you feel more comfortable with putting on a whole bunch of makeup because you know it brings out your eyes and you want people to focus on your eyes or on your lips or on your face and not on the other parts because you feel like this is the image you want to portray when you do your live, do just that. But what I'm saying, there is more than one way to skin a cat. And you have to learn you. And part of growing and thriving in business is developing yourself. Personal development. This is one of the reasons why I added personal development in all of my programs. So people sometimes confuse personal development or have some type of feelings about that word. But anything that affects the way you do things for you is personal, or it should be personal. Whether it be the career, whether it be your personal life, it's personal. It should have a personal value, okay, to you. It's just like your money. It's your possession, okay? So, and whatever you do. So, let's talk about your offer. Your offer. So, some people believe when you do your offer, they feel uncomfortable with it. Your offer does not have to actually be monetary. Okay? Hey, thank you for joining me. Your offer could be, hey, make sure you like this live and share it on all groups, all platforms. Share it on your personal page because somebody needs this message. I believe that our interactions is on purpose, okay? It is part of your destiny. It's part of somebody else's. It's a divine intervention. So don't let this message stop at you. See, that is a call to action, okay? That is a call to action. I'm asking you to do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be you buying a product. But everything that you do, you should lead somebody somewhere. Even if it is leading them to look at themselves, love themselves, show self-compassion, share this broadcast. So this is important. Or sometimes, you might not even feel like saying, share this broadcast. Maybe you might just say, hey, just treat yourself better each day. That is growing. Anyway, that's all I have for today. This is another growth strategy from an expert, Jackie McKeever. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jackie McKeever. This is Saturday's edition. The topic was the truth about going live. My name is Jackie McKeever. I'm a life and business coach. What I do is I help people just like you. I help you make the connection. I help you go from merely surviving to thriving in the areas of personal development, personal finances, business planning, and management. Listen, I could spend all day telling you about my experience. But you know what'll tell it best? You can go to www.linktr.ee JackieMcKeever.com and learn more about me. Listen, if you're ready to make a move, if this live has motivated you, you say, hey, Jackie, how can I get some of that confidence? How can I go to the next level? How can I plan this business plan? How can I get my personal finance? How can I can get more professional development, because I know that there's more for me. You simply go to my Linktree link. That's Linktree/Route to Victory. It'll be in the comments below and in the title. Whatever you do, don't stay stagnant. Okay? Because the more you know, the more you can grow. But it serves nothing unless you put action behind it. So here's to you. May you stand out and be bold and go live. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, you all. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to share this live.